Welcome. In this video, I will demonstrate how to build the payment card project. In this course, we will be implementing the LONS algorithm. The LONS algorithm is used to verify or validate or authenticate payment cards. We're going to build the system to test and verify and generate Visa cards, MasterCards, American Express cards, and Discover cards. In every card, payment card, the first digit of every payment card signifies or the issuer of that card. So that for MasterCard would be 4, that for Visa, that for MasterCard would be 5, that for Visa would be 4, and the first digit for Discover would be 6. For American Express uses 3, 4, and 3, 7 for its first 2 digits. So American Express cards, the versions of the American Express cards we're going to demonstrate in this course, or we're going to be generating and test in this project, will be 3, 4, and 3, 7. So without further ado, let me demonstrate exactly what we're going to be building. So as you can see here, this is a demo of the card that the project that we're going to build together. So in the project, when the project opens, you have these 3 buttons where you can click to verify card, you can go back, click to generate a new random card, where you can choose the type of card that you want to build or you want to generate, being a Visa, Master, or Discover, or American Express card. You can go back or you can get checksum. So in every payment card, the last digit of that card is the check digit. It is what is used to verify the LONS algorithm to make sure it's a valid card. So the rest of the card, apart from the last digit, is sent into an algorithm, into this algorithm, which we're going to implement. And if the result comes back, it is checked now with this last digit, which is called the check digit. And if the whatever verification is made is true, then it is a valid card, without which it is an invalid card. We can quit and come back. You can click quit to quit the program, and then let's bring it back. So let's try the verified card. Now if you click the verified card button, you're gonna get this window. By the way, I built this on Tkinter, so we're gonna do that, all of it in this project. So you can see that we have a placeholder which says enter full card number, because we want to verify a card. So what you could do when you run the program, when you build the program with me, to test your program, make sure it's working very well, take the card out of your wallet and then input the numbers of your card here, the full number of your card here, and verify if it returns valid card, then we know the card is the project is working very well. And then when we build the feature that generates card, you can then use this verified card to verify the number to ensure that the cards that you're producing are a valid card. Okay, so as you can see, we have the enter full card placeholder. When I click, let's say for some reason I didn't do anything, I didn't enter any card, and I click on OK, it warns me that there's an error of invalid card. Yes, because it is reading this text which is in the placeholder. So should I click in it to enter a card, I need to click in the text box, and immediately I click in that text box, the placeholder disappears. For some reason, let's say for whatever reason, I forgot, or I didn't put a card number in there, and then now that it's an empty text box and I click OK, it tells me that the text field is empty, so I need to fill a card number in there. So we're going to get one of my test cards that I build, that I use most of the time to test when I do this kind of project. So we're going to insert that in here. So this is a full card, and as I said, the cards by American Express are preceded by 37 or 34. Since this one is a 37 card, this means this must be an American Express card. You could also build the program to identify that and output the issuer of the card following this same logic. Okay, so when I click OK, now it tells me here that this card is a valid card. The card is valid. Okay, so let's try another one, different kind of card. All right, let's put it there. So by telling from the first digit of this card is issued by Visa. So when I click here, it tells me it's a valid card. Okay, nothing there. Let's put an invalid card. Let's say I put this card that we just tested. Put this card, then I use the back arrow to change a number there. Let's say I put 6 here. Yeah, instead of 2, I put 8 there instead of 2, and I click, it says an invalid card. Oh, definitely it's an invalid card because I changed a number of the card. Let's put the card back, the Visa card, and click OK. Again, it's a valid card. Now let's go to Discover card, sample of a Discover card. So let's test this one as well. Let's first make it invalid by altering one of the digits of the card. Back arrow, let's change this one to 2, for example, and I click, it says an invalid card. Let's put the card back. Let's return the card and then click, it's a valid card. Okay, now we've tested Discover card, MasterCard, and now Visa card and American Express card. Let's get a sample of MasterCard. So I'm gonna take one of the MasterCards that I have here. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna input that in here, and then I'm gonna first and foremost, as I said, let's just say I take away the last card in there, the last number in there, and I click, it says, and it's an invalid card. All right, and put it back, and I click, and it says a valid card. All right, so this is how you can verify card, whatever card it is that you generate for your project. You can test, and this is what is also used in many payment systems, where you input a card and it lets you know if the card is valid before processing the card, whether it is linked with a bank, any bank account at all. First and foremost needs to check if it's a valid card, and this is a process that it's used to verify, authenticate the card. Yeah, the Luntz algorithm, which is the object of this this video. So let's go back and go to the next one, generate card. When we click on the generate card, we have this option to select the card type that we want to generate. Let's say we want to generate, let's say for some reason I didn't do anything, I didn't make any choice of type of card, and I click OK. Of course, it wants me by telling me that no selection was made. Make a selection. So I need to make a selection, and when I make a selection, let's say I choose Visa, it's going to generate a Visa type of card for me. Okay, I keep clicking OK. It generates different Visa cards because these are all 4. Remember, we said Visa cards are preceded by 4 as the first digit. Okay, so we are generating Visa cards. And now let's change the card type. Let's go to MasterCard, and we said MasterCards are preceded by number 5 as the first digit. So let's see that. As you can see, the first digit of these cards that are created are 555. Now let's go to Discover card. We said Discover cards are preceded by 6 in the first digit. Okay, so we expect to see cards generated starting with number 6. Okay, and that's what we're getting here. So these are Discover cards. Now let's go now to Amex cards, American Express cards. American Express are cards that are generated with 3, 4, or 3, 7 as their preceding 2 digits. Okay, so every card generated by American Express, issued by American Express, are 3, 4, and 3, 5, are preceded by numbers 3, 4, and 3, 5, or 3, 7. Okay, 3, 4, or 3, 7. Okay, so our cards that are going to be generated here, random card, would be preceded by 3, 4, or 3, 7. As you can see, that's the first one is 3, 4, and then 3, 7, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 4, 3, 7, 3, 4, random generated cards. Okay, so this is how we can generate cards. This is the project we're going to build together. Now let's go back and then go to get the checksum, the check digit. So as I said before, the check digit is the last digit of the of your card number, and this is what is used to verify the authenticity or to authenticate a card before it's being processed for any payment. Okay, so it's called the check digit. So what we do here now, how to test it, we're going to take a valid card, a card that we know is valid, and then inserted in this text box. Obviously, as you can see, it follows the same routine. If I don't input anything, it's going to tell me that I need to put a valid card. And the same thing as we saw with the verify card feature there is repeating the same thing here. So let's say we input a card here. Okay, so these are discover a MasterCard, and let's say I've put in the full MasterCard. Okay, so and I click, it says entry should be the first 15 digits of your card. Okay, so every card issued by Visa, Master, Discover cards are 16 digits long. 16 digits long. So since we're going to check for we want to get the check digit of this 16 digits long card, we need to input a card without the last digit. So let's take away the last digit. So it's telling us that we need to input 15 because it's expecting us to take away the last digit of the 16 cards. Cards issued by American Express are 15 digits long. The others are 16 digits long. So if I click here now, it brings back the, since I took away the last digit, it brings back the digit that was there, which is number 4, which is the check digit. Let's get another one. Let's get a Visa card this time. Okay, this is a Visa card. Okay, with the check digit of this card is 0. So if I click here, remember it still has 16 digits, so 16 digits there. So if I click, it's gonna tell me that I need to enter the first 15 digits instead of all the 16 digits, including the check digit, because we are this feature is testing is gonna return to us what was the check digit of the card. Okay, so let's say we take it out. When we take this 0 out, which is 0, which is the check digit, we expect to have 0 return to us as the check digit. Okay, all right, so when I click there, I get my 0, which was there. Now let's get an American Express card. Remember, we talked about the length of the digits, how many digits are contained in each of these. We said American Express should have 15 digits. It's a 15 digit long card. So if I take away one of the digits, I should have 14 digits left. So let's say I input all the digits in a full card. It tells me I should enter the first 14. Remember, the first one was first 15 from my explanation. Now it's telling us the first 14. So it has recognized that this is an American Express card, and American Express card should have full card number 15 digits. Now if 15 digits take away the check digit, it should have 14 left, so we should input 14 digits. So let's take away the last digit there. Okay, when I take away the last digit there, and it should return to us 3, the last digit that we took out. All right, so our function is working very well.